I think this will be tricky.
Freaks me out, Jordan.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
The face of a prawn. If this is a thing that makes me TikTok famous, I'll be mad at you.
Welcome to Songwriters versus the Machine, the show where my friends and I feed a text prompt to an AI music generator and then we react to the results. But before we do that, we are going to attempt to write the song ourselves using the same prompt. And then you, the viewer, get to decide who did it best, the songwriters or the machine. I am joined tonight by my good friend Jordan Smith Reynolds.
Hello?
Classically trained tenor turned folk singer-songwriter. 2023 winner of the ASCAP Green Theme Song Contest. Did I get that right?
That's right, yeah.
Has had his music placed on network TV, Hulu, Disney, indie films as well. You can stream his 2022 EP, The Deepest of Blues, anywhere you listen to music, and I truly hope you do because it's fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
Jordan and I have worked together. I produced a song for Jordan called 1933. Music video for that one coming out soon.
Yep,
And,
November, probably.
And then produced another track for you that's coming out here in just a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, October 30th. It's called You Were There. That's the song.
Yeah, and we did that with a full band live in studio. It was really fun. Jordan, thank you for being here.
Of course.
Super excited to write with you.
Me too. This is going to be great.
How do you feel about generative AI in music?
I mean, AI can be extremely helpful as like a tool standpoint. From a generative standpoint, it's getting scarily pretty good at some things. I still don't think it's quite at like master song level. You know, like I haven't heard a song that I've been really moved by.
Maybe tonight's the night.
Maybe tonight's the night. I would love to be blown away.
Well, on that note, are you ready to kick some AI butt?
Let's do it.
All right. We have here the hat with a list of prompts inside. Tonight, I have written the prompts. They're all a little silly. In the future, though, these prompts will be supplied by you. So please, leave a comment telling us what you'd like to see for the prompts for the future episodes. And also, while you're here, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you can see more episodes of Songwriters versus the Machine. You ready?
I'm ready.
Drum roll, please.
It's hard to take this and drum roll at the same
That's
time. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. A sea shanty with a male vocal about a boat captain named Lucky McGraw, who was, in fact, not so lucky.
I was kind of hoping you'd choose that one.
All right.
Were you into the sea shanty craze of 2021?
Yeah, I don't remember the words at all.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
The Weatherman.
Minor key,
Fine.
right? Usually?
Yeah. I don't know if you video gamers out there have played the Assassin's Creed Black Flag game.
I missed that one.
That one's fun, and you can like collect sea shanties around town. You chase them. They're like little letters that fly away from you, and then you can have them sing on your boat.
That's an amazing collectible.
So I'm prepared is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Well, yeah, should we start this? We're doing just a verse and a chorus because the AI will give us just a verse and a chorus. So do you want to start with the verse or start with the chorus?
I think chorus would be a good place to start.
Mm-hmm. What was his name again?
Lucky McGraw.
Captain McGraw.
Captain Lucky McGraw
was not so lucky.
A boat captain.
Okay. So in this chorus, do we want to just basically say that much?
So I imagine Lucky McGraw is going to be, his woes and stuff is going to be pretty well detailed in the verses.
Right. Yeah, we can talk about how unlucky he is, but then of course we can kind of just summarize, perhaps.
Yeah.
Here's a question. At this like tempo, where does Lucky McGraw kind of fall rhythmically on that?
Lucky was one day that he came sailing out.
Is that a sea shanty? I don't really know what I'm doing.
This sounds good to me.
Okay. Or were they more? Is it more of like a triplet thing, like a drinking song? Like
It's very drink songy. I kind of want it to be a little more like a da 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 da. That's great. This is a little bit more movement to it. Boisterous drinking. Our enemy is the machine in this endeavor. We're going to do our take on this, and then after we're finished writing, we will record as much as we can.
we're here to celebrate the very like messy, joyful process of songwriting.
I think this will be tricky. especially for a song that's inherently silly by the prompt, I feel like AI can do a pretty good job.
Maybe. Oh, Lucky McGraw.
Yeah, I love
Not so lucky. And the,
After all. After all.
After all. Wait, we could put like some nonsense syllables in there. Fal de ral de ra.
I like that. Oh, lucky McGraw.
The unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw.
Unluckiest sailor the seas ever saw.
It's a sea shanty.
Yeah.
Country of the sea.
What was it? Unluckiest sailor of all?
Unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw.
The sea ever saw is so good. I like that.
Thank you.
Lucky McGraw. Unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw. That feels very complete.
Okay.
As a chorus.
Okay. Verse time?
Yeah,
Cooking
I'm
right
really
along?
excited to get the background harmonies on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So all we have right now is basically the chorus.
And the chorus came out like extremely quickly. I don't want to set up like expectations that that's always how fast it goes.
Now what we're in is like brainstorming mode of who Lucky McGraw is and why it's worth singing a bunch of mishaps and adventures. I like that it's a boat captain. To me that feels like it's a very small vessel.
He's the captain of a dinghy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And maybe that's like what you find out later, that it's like this whole time he's been adventuring and gallivanting and he's just in this little dinghy.
Okay. Should we brainstorm some things that he might have gotten up to?
Yeah, or maybe
His
he's
adventures?
demoted to a dinghy, like he loses his ship.
That reminds me of that shot from the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean where he's sailing heroically into shore and then you see he's on the top of the sinking ship. Yeah,
that's great.
I kind of feel like this needs to start with there once was a sailor, or there once was a captain.
There once was a captain. Plucky would be a fun
Plucky.
word to use.
It rhymes with lucky.
With the lucky. Because we could do like, there once was a captain, plucky and something else and whatever, and then the next time we come around.
Plucky and brave.
Plucky and brave or
Plucky
something.
and strong.
Plucky and strong. Oh, then we get the same...
By the ironic name of Lucky McGraw.
Plucky and strong. Oh. Should we do this like limerick style? Because it's like the a sea shanty.
Limerick
Are they
style.
typically limericky? Is the Wellerman a limerick?
The what?
The Wellerman song? Like the big TikTok sea shanty?
Man, it's left my brain. If I ever heard it, it's just sailed right away
Yeah.
from it.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. So not quite.
But kind of in that direction, right?
Yeah.
Limerick-ish.
Yeah, limerick-ish.
Limerick-esque.
There once was a captain, plucky and strong. Do we need to announce him as lucky until the chorus? Or do we just keep going?
You could argue that that's the joke. Is that like knowing his name off the bat? Or is it the punchline? I see what you're saying.
The punchline.
Because if we set it up with all this stuff that like bad things are happening to him, he's unlucky, and then we get to the chorus and say his name is Lucky McGraw. That's the payoff. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it
I
could
could
be.
see that. Okay, so maybe the next line ends in wrong?
Something like that, because we have like, we could talk about like fate or something like he's always, let's see.
Fate was always stringing him along.
Yeah.
Throng, wrong, prong, tong.
Prawn would be fun to throw in. Yeah, what's the deal? What makes lucky funny? Because like bad things happening to someone is sometimes funny and sometimes it's really sad.
So there's a sweet spot of like something bad happening to him, but
It's his fault, so it's funny.
it's
I think we're pretty well set up to start adding some stories. How humorous do we want to make this? What do we want the stories to be about? If they can be as nonsensical as can come out of AI, which I think will be really difficult because that's something AI does so well. I'm still thinking up like situations,
yeah.
but I have a few pretty good description things I think
Okay.
we could throw in. So we have like, there once was a captain plucky and strong. What do you think of heart forged of iron, the face of a prawn?
That got me. Okay.
We could do, I was thinking like the brain of a prawn, but the face of a prawn just felt really nice. Because it's like his heart's in the right place. He's like,
Yeah,
ugh.
yeah.
But he's got the face of a prawn.
So is his
That's
problem that
unfortunate.
he's too courageous but not very smart?
I think that's probably an easy route for us
Yeah,
to go,
yeah.
at least.
I did
So,
think of some like things that he might be motivated to go do.
great.
He might be motivated to go searching for fortune.
Great.
Maybe he went looking for the fantastical, like mermaids.
I like that.
I love how my brain is just like scrolling through Pirates of the Caribbean movies
Yeah.
for inspiration. But he's
Yeah,
not
we've got
necessarily.
Davy Jones. We've got
Yeah, he's
the
not.
Kraken.
He's not necessarily a pirate, right? He's just a guy.
Well, as far as we know so far.
He could be a pirate.
Yeah,
Maybe he gets taken in by pirates.
I like that because I was kind of in my head he was like a kind of a pirate, but I like the idea of him being taken in by pirates and like going through an adventure and like finding treasure and then like losing the map to the treasure. So like he just,
Oh, yeah.
he's like got his fortune and then he just doesn't remember where it is. So he's like searching the ocean for years trying to find the treasure that he lost.
I had this idea of he wanted this, but this happened instead. So
Mhm.
like he wanted to be, for example, he wanted to be kissed by a mermaid and showered in gold. But
Okay.
instead, he was kissed by a marlin and showered in like rain or something. You know, like being like the swordfish with maybe we should say kissed by a swordfish.
Yeah.
So it's like it's impaling him instead of kissing him like a mermaid.
That should be like the last one. That's like the demise of Lucky. That's the end. That's the clincher.
Oh, maybe kissed by a mermaid and hugged by his kids. Instead, he was kissed by a swordfish and hugged by some squid. I don't know.
Hugged by some squids. Alright, can you have squids plural?
Maybe it sounds folksy to say it that way.
Yeah.
He was hugged by some squids. No.
Yeah. We got some good stuff. Okay, and I think because the refrain is so fast, we can make this an epic narrative.
So
we can have this be one.
So it's not
progression.
necessarily like a verse chorus sort of song. It's more like
Yeah.
a verse, tiny refrain, verse, tiny refrain.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
a little break.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, here's this point on his journey. There's a little Lucky McGraw.
So far we have there once was a captain, plucky and strong, heart forged of iron, the face of a prawn.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like we're ready for the refrain yet. Maybe we need
No.
one more stanza.
Yeah.
He set out for fortune.
Okay.
What's he out in search of?
Something.
Fame?
Yeah, fame. I was actually
Mhm.
thinking name, like
Oh.
to bring,
To make his own name.
it's that idea of like trying to make a name for yourself. But there's got to be some older way to say that. It's not solely his name. It'd be like the opposite of that.
Right.
To
The opposite of sully is to burnish.
exalt. It's closer. Maybe he was disgraced, so he has to like save his name and to clear his name.
What did he
For the
do?
crimes he committed. The foibles of passion.
I finally caved and went to the thesaurus.com.
Okay.
The opposite of sully, clean, cleanse, purify. We're looking for a two-syllable word. Launder, to launder his
To
name.
launder his
To
name.
freshen his name. Okay, what's like exalt? Synonyms for exalt. Elevate, glorify, ennoble.
Fortune, glory, and fame.
Glory.
Glory and
There it
fame.
is.
Let's just do that.
Yeah. And then our rhyme scheme so far. He once was a captain, plucky and strong, heart forged of iron, the face of a prong. So it's A, B, C, B. So he set out for fortune, glory, and fame. Da 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 da. Something that rhymes with fame.
Same, yeah.
Um,
So he hopped on a skiff. And
so he hopped on a dinghy.
yeah. Sold his I don't know.
Something of blame. He's got no one to blame but himself.
Blame is good. Let's set out for
Tame.
fortune, glory, and fame.
For the sea for to tame.
Oh, love it. Yes, that feels very
Old timey.
old-timey and fun.
Is that enough right there?
Glory and fame, the blah blah blah, and the sea for to tame.
So, there once was a captain, lucky and strong, a heart forged of iron, in the face of a prawn. I can play guitar. He set out for fortune, glory and fame, so he hopped on a dinghy, the sea for to tame.
Nice.
Oh, oh. Yeah.
This is a good start, man.
Do you want to try setting a melody to it?
Sure, we can try that. There once was a captain, lucky and strong. What do you think?
Yeah.
There once was a captain.
Once was a captain, lucky and strong.
Lucky and yeah, I want
Or is
something
it all
moving.
pentatonic, or is it more like More minor scale.
Lucky and strong. I like the movement of that.
Once was a captain.
Lucky and strong, with heart forged of iron in the face of a prawn.
He set out for fortune, glory, and fame. So he hopped on a dinghy, the sea for to tame.
Oh, lucky McGraw, unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw.
And then continue with another verse.
Should we do another one? Because, yeah, how much are we going to give the AI to do?
I mean, it'll come up with about that much, probably, maybe a little more.
What we just did?
I mean, I think we've got time to do another stanza or two. Yeah.
The world needs it. People need it. Okay.
I really want to get this kissed by a swordfish thing in.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go to the last verse, maybe.
So 2 more stanzas?
Yeah.
This is the last verse. This is the end of his story. This
Yeah.
is the part where he gets impaled by a swordfish.
Yeah. It's too bad we're not going to be able to go through the whole epic of him getting taken by pirates. Or maybe we could just sum up in the stanza everything that happened. Dinghy lasted 3 hours.
The dinghy lasted
Boat sprung a leak.
3 hours and change.
Oh, I love that. The boat sprung a leak after 3 hours and change or something. After 2 hours.
That might be an anachronistic colloquialism. I don't know.
Yeah, what's a good Irish passing of time?
Not 2 hours in.
Not 2 hours in. The sprung a leak. Not 2 hours in. Marooned on an island. Or something. Or taken by pirates.
Taken by pirates and living in sin.
Good.
Rescued by pirates.
Rescued, yeah. I'm good with, you want to just use living
much
in
to
sin?
his chagrin.
I like using chagrin.
Because that's like
Rescued by
the last people you'd like to be rescued by, right? Are
Yeah.
pirates. So
Oh, maybe it's like rescued by people, and then it's like, but to his chagrin, there's a band of pirates. Da, 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 da.
what about some sort of sea animal rescued him? Rescued by turtles or rescued by dolphins?
turtles.
Rescued by
By the hair of his back.
seals. Yeah, exactly. Maybe
Dolphins.
maybe he found a rock to perch on. Like
Yeah.
the boat sprung a leak not 2 hours in.
He clung to a rock.
He clung to a rock, and to his chagrin.
To a rock. Yeah. Along came some pirates with blood on their mind or something.
Oh, along came some pirates hungry for blood.
Yeah. Along came some pirates hungry for blood.
Blood, cud, spud.
No one was his bud.
They called him mate, but they sure weren't buds.
They sure weren't buds. He's peeling the spuds. They needed a crewmate or something, but they needed they needed some. We can get spuds in there if we wanted to be peeling the spuds.
They needed a crewmate to peel the spuds.
Peel all the spuds.
Peel all the spuds.
To peel all the.
The boat. Okay, so that's 2 stanzas. Does that?
Peel all the spuds. Oh man.
The boat sprung a leak, not 2 hours in. He clung to a rock, and to his chagrin, along came some pirates, hungry for blood. They needed a crewmate.
Yeah. Crewmate, shipmate.
Shipmate,
Okay.
yeah.
We need a shipmate.
To peel all the spuds. Oh, ho, lucky McGraw, unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw. We got time to do one more.
Yeah?
One more. Let's finish
Okay.
this thing out. He
Okay.
still needs to get kissed by a swordfish.
The machine is shaking in its boots right now. This is some good stuff.
Well, if you're a pirate, your destiny is likely to have a run-in with Her Majesty's Navy, yes?
I like it.
So they ran afoul of the Queen's men, of the maybe sort of like an aphorism about how you are likely to run into Navy men if you're a pirate. So everyone knows.
See if you're a pirate.
And everyone knows if you fly that flag, Her Majesty's Navy
The Jolly Roger.
will shred you to rags. If we really,
Her Majesty's
if we really
Navy.
cram the syllables in there, we could do. And everyone knows if you fly that black flag.
Yeah, the black flag would be nice.
Fly the black flag.
Fly the black flag.
What
If you're
rhymes?
flying that flag with skull and bones, it makes the Queen mad.
Yes,
Okay.
I love that. If you fly the flag with the skull and the
With skull and bones?
what bones are they? Are those humoruses?
With skull and
Femurs?
femurs. Please say femurs. With skull and
Everyone
femurs.
knows if you fly the flag with the skull and the femurs, you make
I
the
love
queen
that.
mad.
Okay, stanza 1 done. So now,
Something about like dodging cannonballs or something.
yeah, okay.
They have bayonets, don't they?
Yeah.
When you're dodging cannons and red bayonets.
And red bayonets. Ooh. I like having to rhyme bayonets.
When you're dodging cannons and red bayonets.
And get stabbed by a
Well-
marlin.
Well, that's an afternoon you'll never forget.
You'll never forget.
Well, that there's a morning you'll never forget.
Yeah.
And everyone knows if you fly the flag with the skull and the feathers, it makes the queen mad.
Good.
When you're dodging cannons and red bayonets, well, that there's a morning you won't soon forget.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, great. We didn't get to the marlin.
we didn't, but maybe
I
we
love
should
it.
we should quit while we're ahead, perhaps.
I really like where we're at. So
Let's
Yeah.
lay it down and
Okay.
make it sound good before the AI tries it out. Okay, I'm thinking. Hello.
hi.
I'm thinking kick. I'm not a drummer. And maybe that tom you found. That was a good vocabulary of smacks.
Thank you. It's my drum debut.
We got tambourines.
Uh-huh.
Should we do stomps and claps?
Oh, certainly. If we can.
Go ahead and stop. We don't need to keep any of that.
Belt
You
it.
gotta belt it.
Oh, Lucky McGraw! Okay, we got it.
Oh man, start again. Everyone knows.
If this is the thing that makes me TikTok famous, I'll be mad at you.
And here, for your listening pleasure, is our full version of Lucky McGraw.
There once was a captain, plucky and strong, heart forged of iron, the face of a prawn. He set out for fortune, glory and fame, so he hopped on a dinghy, the sea for to tame. Oh, oh, Lucky McGraw, unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw. The boat sprung a leak, not 2 hours in. He clung to a rock, and to his chagrin, along came some pirates, hungry for blood. They needed a shipmate to peel all the spuds. Oh, oh, Lucky McGraw, unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw. And everyone knows if you fly the flag with the skull and 2 femurs, it makes the queen mad. When you're dodging cannons and red bayonets, well, that there's a morning you won't soon forget. Oh, oh, Lucky McGraw, unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw. Unluckiest sailor the sea ever saw.
Okay, that was fun. How do you feel like that went?
I think we did pretty well. We'll see.
Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I just think that it's so easy for like AI to do some fun, nonsensical things that I find very humorous.
Right.
So that's what I feel like we have to really come up with.
It has the entirety of the internet to scour to
Right.
come up with stuff. So let's see. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna type this in. We're using Udio today. A sea shanty. Create.
All right, Udio,
And now we wait. It takes a
our
couple
nemesis.
I predict it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to sound artificial,
Oh yeah.
and I think
Well, I think production-wise, we'll crush it compared to what Udio has.
lyrics-wise,
We'll see.
I think it's going to be trite.
Yeah.
It's simple, and it's going to lack the verve that we bring to it. It's already calling it jazz pop,
Okay. That's an interesting
jazz
choice.
pop and folk.
Jazz pop for a sea shanty. That is an interesting choice.
It's going to be some scatting. Wait, jazz pop. No, that's Michael Bublé. This is going to be a Michael Bublé song about Tim McGraw.
I like it.
Lucky McGraw. It appears to have finished. So here we go.
The Ballad of McGraw.
There once was a captain by name of McGraw, a sailor of legend but not luck at all, with storms in his wake and waves tall and wide, yet hope in his heart kept him brave with pride. Lucky McGraw, but luck didn't show, sailing the seas where the wild winds blow.
I was not far off with that Michael Bublé thing.
No. Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely more emotional.
Yeah, it was very mournful.
It took
was
it
like-
seriously.
Yeah, which is funny. That is a funny take, to be very serious about his plight.
I'd say we had a lot more pirates in ours.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, though.
and femurs. We had a lot more femurs in ours.
AI, these sites, they create 2 versions of it.
Okay.
So there is a second option here.
Okay, second
Let's
shot.
see if it's any different.
That
at
one
all.
I think we won, but a little biased.
Yeah.
Lucky McGraw sailed the wild roaring sea, but there's a fortune in gold, the heart of a spree. But luck was not on his side, fate had its yes. For every treasure found, then some troublesome wares. Oh, lucky McGraw went in the start full of dreams, yet the lucky star slipped away on moonbeams. Oh, lucky McGraw had the ocean's cruel steam, still he sailed ever on, tasting fortune's bright beam.
How
Wow.
does it do that?
Yeah. So what were those? I couldn't catch the lyrics in that one very well. Oh, lucky McGraw with his heart full of dreams. Yes, the luck he saw it slipped away on moonbeams.
That's all right.
That's kind of jazzy.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky McGraw heard the ocean's cruel scheme. Still he sailed ever on, chasing fortune's bright gleam. That's great.
It was that harmony. The way they were like not
lucky
entirely
McGraw.
together in like a really human way.
Mm-hmm.
It freaks me out, Jordan.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
Kind of scary. I was
Well-
vibing to that one though. I don't hear sea shanty in that at all.
No,
but-
neither of those had the sea shanty sound we knew so well from TikTok in 2021.
Uh-huh.
That was our take. What's your take? Please leave in the comments, who do you think did it better, the songwriters or the machine? And please leave a like on this video while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. I want to say a huge thank you to Jordan for joining us tonight. And also a big thank you to Tim, who is running sound and cameras for us. Couldn't do it without you. Folks, have a great week. Stay human. We'll see you next time.